I'm dreaming of the road again, set free in the wind.
Welcome to a week on our little homestead.
Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol.
I actually just got back from the beach around 5:30 this morning, and now it is 3 p.m. I also plan on ordering an automatic door for the coop, and I'm also gonna have to start leaving the chickens into the coop and run for a few days because I have one actually laying under this table here on our side porch. So that's kind of a bummer. Now we are heading to the tractor store.
What's tractor store?
Rural King.
Let's say. You probably think you're talking about tractor supply.
I guess so, yeah. I need 2 of these. They're red.
Well, I'm not doing all the work here.
You're my, what's it called? My farmer helper, or...
I am not your farm hand. You are my farm hand.
Ended up getting the boys some toys because we weren't able to really find toys at the beach, as well as we really didn't go anywhere to do so. So they got to spend their spending money here at, we call it the tractor store, but it's obviously Rural King. So I just saw the chickens pecking at something. Is this like a baby snapping turtle? Oh my goodness, look at that. Look how tiny. He said the dignity in this place. Watching the boys play in their little sand dirt area, drinking some warm coffee. It tastes excellent. After being gone for a week and not really having like the coffee hit because I just did not have all the things that I normally have, it's so nice just having like the little comforts of being home. Also went to an appointment, but at some point today, probably around 1 or so, I think someone is bringing a load of gravel so you can work on this driveway. So that's kind of what I'm wanting to kind of film this week. I'm just kind of wanting to show like a little glimpse of like the things that we do, like little by little. I also want him to try to do a window in the coop before we get the automatic door, because when I get the automatic door, I'm like putting everyone in there, ducks and all, and it's like pitch black in there right now with no window. So I need them to be able to like get in their cycle. The ducks still have not come out through the doorway. I'm not gonna let them out right now. I think it's like 7:30 or something crazy. I don't have a window yet or the automatic door, but I was thinking to myself, I'm just gonna have to force myself to wake up early. I had my alarm set for like as the sun was rising, that way I could let him out as the first light was hitting. But I didn't do that. I kind of snoozed, but it's fine. Everyone's fine. So I just opened the door, allowed everyone to come out, and now they're in the run area where they have been sleeping, like on all the roosting areas. And a few of them have actually went back in there for the nesting boxes. Cue that. They're gonna start fighting over those nesting boxes because they already have been picking favorites. But the ducks are still in the coop area, but I cracked the door a little bit because we don't have a window in there yet, so it's pretty dark even if it's like full daylight. I did order that automatic door for the coop that goes into the run, but that's probably not gonna be here until Monday, and today is Saturday. I had the wildest idea, and I was like, I'm just gonna rowdy all of them up and put them in the coop. That was a task and a half, even with them in the run. Like, they were trying to get out and I had to chase the ducks. It was a fun time in the neighborhood, let me tell you, but I did it and just let them out. They're fine. But I was thinking to myself, if I go ahead and start doing this, and they'll get in the routine, that way I don't have to worry about, you know, the alarm on the door, because obviously it's automatic. I have a timer. So I'm gonna try to start doing that now. I don't know when we will actually go and get a window. I know it's on my list. I know it's on Austin's list. It's just finding the time, because also my brother and my sister-in-law and my nephews came over yesterday. They ended up like doing stuff in the garage. We hung out, the boys hung out, and it's probably like a whole evening thing. And it was just kind of like quality time. We are wanting to get a dumpster for our 2-bay garage, and that's on the list, but I don't know. And also a tree fell yesterday while we were sitting out here in the morning, and I told Austin, so then he went up on the 4-wheeler and discovered where it was at. So him and my brother went up there and started cutting it up, but Austin said it was like too green, so that probably won't make it in our pile for this year for firewood. So there's already a start for next year. And was letting them out like around this time, between like 7:30 and 9:30, but I'm kind of like pushing it back between like 10 o'clock. That stinks, I know, but I'm trying to have them go into the coop and lay in there, because we have one that is for sure laying up here on our side porch under our table. And so I'm sure there's a few that are laying in the woods somewhere. Even though we cannot find them, we went on some egg hunts, still cannot find them, but I'm sure they're somewhere. Oh my goodness. Alright, we have come here to try to find a window for the chicken coop. that window ended up costing me $81.03. Elmo's gonna sue. Matter of fact, I'm gonna cut the hole out myself and put some plastic up, pop some holes through it. Obviously, I'm kidding because obviously it's in the back of the car, but Austin, that's not the size we wanted. We actually wanted a little bit smaller, but we wanted the window to open. One, so it could have like some fresh air, especially when I'm cleaning it and there's like debris flying around. But the guy that was like showing us the window, he was like explaining how he has it, and basically he has lights. I don't do what a lot of people do. I am more so of like the natural way. I don't put heat lamps. I don't do heat anything. I don't have any electricity out to our coop at all, because last summer when we moved here, we lost power so much and for days at a time. I did not know what winter would bring, and I still don't know what would bring. Okay, we're out in the country. I want to do self-sufficient. That is why I want this lifestyle. I want to be able to like grow my own food, grow our livestock, raise our livestock, harvest our livestock. Like, I am doing straight homesteading, not like the little homesteading that you see all over social media. Like, yes, I love the beauty in it, but I'm also doing it so I can be self-sufficient. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want any electricity out to the coop. I want to do everything natural. I want them to do their cycles. So that's also why I want a window in there. That way they can see the sun's rising, the sun's setting, all of that. But I am also winterizing the coop. Like, this is actually like pretty good compared to what we had last year and the year before, like last year. So I won't really have to do much besides like put stuff up, like if needed. You know what I'm saying? And I typically will put fresh water out for them every day. If it freezes, okay, what am I gonna do about it? Cry? No. Okay. So yes, it may create more work for me not doing things how a lot of people are doing them, but I just prefer to do it the natural way. That's how they were. What is that? Hello? Girl. Anywho's, about my rant. Basically, it's just I do like natural, okay? Our girls stopped laying around January of last year, and I did not keep enough to water glass, but now I have more laying. And where we took this week at the beach and stuff, I have quite a bit, and they're pretty clean eggs, so I just need to get the stuff to put. I think it's like the lime. Mom has collected me some jars, so I can start doing that. I'm wanting to do at least like 2 to 3, and I think next year, if I have a lot, because obviously they're going to start laying next year. I'm just yapping now at this point. Look at this, my little bestie. Yeah, basically the whole point of me doing this, like the whole lifestyle, is just being self-sufficient. But there's beauty in like just doing a lot of things yourself. Kind of talked about that with building the duck coop and just being able to do things yourself, teaching yourself things. The work of this lifestyle is very time-consuming, exhausting some points, and it makes you question your sanity sometimes. But there's just also, could also be very rewarding. I mean, that's just kind of like how I see it, but other people can probably say differently. We're gonna get the boys out, and we're gonna start working on a new little project. Look at my little bestie. Yeah.
Big old horsefly.
Yeah, look at there. It's sitting there rubbing its paws, waiting for me to get out. Oh.
You're a big old juicy one.
Ooh. He's got his measuring tape. He's ready. Let's see the work. Okay, that's cute.
There's knobs each side.
Cute.
I like to put this one, that's it.
I see. Still, and it opens and closes. Okay. I don't know about spray paint. I probably would paint that. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'd spray paint it on the window. I like it though. It's different.
If you hold a piece of cardboard right here. Then...
I feel like, okay, now that I for sure have one laying on our side porch, I know that there's other ones that are laying elsewhere. So occasionally we have been doing like a little egg hunt. But I haven't found any spots. Yeah, another, that's what I'm saying. I feel like They gotta be
You
laying around.
cannot serve God and mammon. The one you feed the most is who your daddy is. The one that you feed the most is whom you serve. And God's way says, come ye out from among the world.
Okay, so I did not let any of the flock out today, and this is actually why. So this is a fake egg. It's in the ground. This has obviously been laid. There's one laid there. There's a fake, and then an actual laid there. There's one back there where she is going. Oh, don't you peg it. Move the car. Okay, so today's Monday. I think it's like the 24th, the 25th of August. I haven't intended for this video to be like a week in life, but it's really not. I just wanted to kind of like show a glimpse of what we were doing on the homestead. It's just been kind of like hectic, and I haven't really been able to like film the content that I actually wanted for this whole week. I did get some bits of the process of things we were doing. So we did the bathtub, and then we ended up having someone come and put ice guards on our gutters because last winter there's a bunch of ice, and we had just put new gutters on a few months before winter, and the ice was on there for so long that it bent them. So he put ice guards on the gutters, and then we went and picked up a window for the chicken coop because I am trying to train them to go in the actual coop at night instead of like roosting on their roost bars. We obviously did the window for the coop. I didn't want their cycle to be thrown off going in there and not having a light, until I went and like let them out. And now I'm actually kind of keeping them on lockdown, temporary lockdown for the day. Yesterday I let them out around like 3:30 yesterday. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer just because I do have a few that are laying elsewhere other than their nesting boxes. I'm also trying to see if the ducks are laying yet, because the crested actually was mounting one of the female, and that can still happen even if they're not laying. I'm just trying to see who's laying and who's not laying and train them that they lay here. And then I need to check the tracking and see where the automatic door is. And now he went into town and he's getting a skid steer, and he's going to work on our driveway. Basically, he's breaking up the rest of the concrete pad that's in front of our 2-bay garage. And then he had some gravel delivered, which I kind of recorded the dump truck delivering some. And then he's going to finish putting that out. And my 2-year-old calls me mom now instead of mama or mommy. Kind of heartbreaking, honestly, but what do you do about it? We're kind of doing like little things now. And I have a cat. 2 days ago, Lucy started barking at something in the garage, and I was like, could not find it. It was hiding behind the shelves. Well, the other night I like walked out to go get some cat food, and it was like laying there and hid. Well, would not come out. Well, then this morning I lured it with some cat food, and I had like a measuring cup. That cat literally like scooped a mouthful and went behind the black shelf that I had and was eating it, and then came back. Eventually it just stayed there, but I got a video of it, and it's like, I want to say it's right eye or something, has a bunch of like pus in it, and I don't know what to do. Like, I really don't. I don't know if it's a male, female. It's very skinny. It is a black cat. I have like always wanted a black cat. I don't believe in the bad luck. Okay, first of all, I'm not doing any of that. I don't do the X cross whatever. I don't. But I also want a barn. That way I can have more stray cats. And I want to go to like the pound or something of the sorts and adopt some cats, but not put them inside. Okay, after our 2 inside basically deceased, then eventually I want to just keep cats outside. I love our inside cats, but just the kids, we had Smokey inside when we moved, and he like scratched the youngest, and he is the grumpy old man. That's what I consider him to be. So if I'm going to be taking in strays, I want to give them shelter, but I also want them to like keep down the rodents down here with the chickens and stuff, you know? So, and the 2 that I currently have do really well, and I don't care to have more. Don't know what to do, because that's going to be an expensive vet bill. That's just my only situation, is I'm not ready to take on another vet bill. I just know I haven't been filming a lot for this video, and I'm just like wanting to keep like all of it together, and my video's been short. So I feel like if I just like film for like a month straight, I would have like a longer video, and y'all would be able to like be caught up. Also, I think I found a church. I had been to 3 services. I went on a Sunday evening, or I went on a Wednesday evening, then a Sunday morning, and then a Sunday evening. And then we went out to dinner last night. And I literally sat there, maybe an hour. I don't even know what time it was. By the time we got there, what time we left. But I was like, I have some questions. And he was like, okay. I was like, all right. I said, I have more. I was like, but I don't want to do it in this setting. Like, you know, we were out and there's like, I don't care if the church here is, but I just want like biblical truth. Basically, okay, my goal is to be that grandmother that you go to the house and she has like all the answers. And it's literally like faith related. And it's literally like, oh, you know, like Mel has some coffee or some tea or just whatever. Like you just go there and you're gonna have fresh baked cookies. You're just gonna feel at home, at peace when the world is crazy. That's what I want the boys to experience being at our house. And if they have kids of their own, I want the grandkids to be able to feel that way. But I want to get to that level before I'm a grandmother. Like I want to get that by like my 30s. I just like felt like my spirit was being filled. I was like, oh wow, okay. So then I sat down dinner and I asked him about like Halloween and stuff. I was like, you know, I have went down the rabbit hole. This is how I'm feeling, you know, yada yada. And he was like, basically broke it down. And it just hit differently because I started crying. That Holy Spirit said hello, and I was like, okay. And then he gave me the verse. We were like locked in like eyeballs, and I did not write anything down. And typically, like if someone's like, hey, my name's yada yada, I would literally forget it within 5 seconds, okay, of us talking. But he was like, remember this. And I was like, okay. So then I think it was like Pilgrim Progress or Progress Pilgrim. It's a book, and I'm gonna read that. I need to find it. And then he also gave me Psalms 68:11. Locked it, remembered it, even went to sleep and woke up still remembering it. Like my cup's being filled. I'm excited. I'm excited for the next few months, and I think it's gonna be good. Obviously, you know, so hopefully you all will just stick around and follow this journey of us doing this, because now we're also gonna have to start winter prepping, which I am very excited because this shed doesn't really need much winter prepping. The window opens, so all I would need to just close it. So, and I feel like it would keep heat. Plus, the ducks are more hardy compared to chickens, and I have a lot more chickens than I did last year. So I feel like there's going to be no issue with the heat situation. I don't know. I'm just excited. I'm so heartbroken. Summer's ending, but I'm trying to learn to just look forward to the next seasons and just learn to enjoy being in the moment instead of just sulking the fact that like summer's ending. Just because we love being outside and the boys being outside, they like being outside with winter time too. We just aren't outside as long because obviously it's frigid. They're just growing into just wonderful little souls. I just love them so much. Anyways, there's my little chatty sesh. I'm going to sit here and edit a little bit. I'm trying to get back into uploading twice a week. I'm backed up with some footage. So I want to kind of do that and have the next month pre-uploaded. I feel like I can do that if I just really keep mind. But yeah. I'm gonna check and see if there's any eggs in here. I'm sure there is. I know I already collected one this morning, but I'm gonna see if there's any more. Yeah, okay, that's a fake egg. Okay, excuse me. Back up, please. Oh, we got a gray one laying. Yes. No, this is the real egg. That one's kind of dirty. Don't touch it. Baby, not yet. Basically, I had to be put to work. I don't know what he's on, but I need it. Through and pick like the big chunky rocks that we've had delivered like forever ago. I had to get those out of here because he's tired of them. Me too. But I think I'm done doing that. But now to make the boys and I a sandwich because I have to go to an appointment here soon. So, but I was about to let the flock out before we came in. It's 2:53 p.m. and yesterday I think it was about 2:30 when I let them out, or 3:30 when I let them out. But I noticed that the ducks had actually went into the coop, and I was a little confused. So I went and looked at the window and I saw them in there and I was like, what are they doing? So I opened the door, like the side door, and it scared them out. There's a hen, a duck hen, in a nesting box. So I decided against letting them out yet. I may let them out before I leave for the appointment or wait, because the Roman ducks should be laying within this month or next month. I'm just not entirely sure.
What?
You say
The cutest little screwdriver.
no, I understand it. His prism is cute.
Isn't.
Yep. Piece of wood. You need a wrench.
On.
Oh.
No, not that. No.
Not this one?